Hello, my name is Dino from highschool.my. Actually, a lot of people, students, especially from Malaysia, they will ask me questions like, is New Zealand a good place to study abroad? So, in my opinion, New Zealand is definitely a good option for international students because it offers a world-class education system while studying there. You can be assured of a welcoming and friendly society with an excellent support system from international students. So today, I'm going to interview a student from Malaysia and who is now studying in New Zealand. Let's get started. Hello, Nabilah.
Hello, Dino. I am Nabilah. I graduated from Victoria University of Wellington in Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics and also teaching English to speakers of other languages. So I was in the July 2018 cohort. So I finished my study in June 2020. I am now working in Wellington as the International Education Coordinator.
Wow, that's cool. So let's get started. Why did you choose New Zealand to study? Yeah, what is your opinion?
When I decided to come to New Zealand, I was actually doing my degree at one of the local universities in Malaysia. I already studied for 1 year. So it was difficult to choose, do I need to just like waste my 1 year in Malaysia or should I restart in New Zealand? So I received a scholarship from Mara because I attended one of their college in Kuala Lumpur. So I received the scholarship to go to New Zealand. And then my dad was convinced that New Zealand is safe, and then the fact that it is English speaking country, so it is a good opportunity for me with my study background as with linguistics and also teaching English. So it's great for me to improve my English. And then yes, it's because it's safe and also good to improve my English.
So is New Zealand safe or friendly, and why? Maybe we can talk about like studying in New Zealand, about their living environment.
Even though it is my 4th year in New Zealand, I still feel that it is safe. And then just to share my experience during my study, I work as a cleaner during summer break. So I work odd hours, which is 5 a.m. So I had to woke up at 4:30 a.m. and then walk to the workplace. But still, it still feels safe. People here treat you fairly. I don't really feel like a stranger in a situation or in one room with different people. They're always welcoming and friendly, always make you feel comfortable talking to them. At first, during the first year in New Zealand, I was really reluctant to start a conversation because I'm afraid I'm going to talk rubbish or making mistakes. Sort of things, But then over time, I realized that they don't really care if your English is good or not. But one thing that I realized is that sometimes these locals, they will talk to you slowly because to make sure that we understand them. Which is true sometimes because English is their first language, so they will talk really fast. That made me think that it's mumbling. So it's okay to always ask for clarification from them.
I see. So let's talk about like the challenges. So what is the biggest challenge as a Muslim to study in New Zealand?
I find that people here, they don't really mind people being different. So it's really comfortable to just interact with people or start a conversation with strangers because they don't give like weird look to you. So it's always comfortable here and feel safe. Of course, you cannot find prayer rooms easily at museum or mosque in New Zealand, but then we also have central mosque that Muslims can gather and then celebrate it. So there is freedom to practice your religion and belief peacefully. Yes, as a Muslim, even at my office, I also pray. I having leader that is understand my religion, which is great, and I'm grateful for that. So people here, they are accepting. They are very accepting with whatever things that you are practicing. It's not weird for them because it's okay to be different.
Let's talk about the culture shock. So what was the biggest culture shock you have experienced in New Zealand? Maybe we can talk about like culture shocks. Like you are you able to adapt or accept?
Because I came here as a student, so when I attended my classes, I was surprised how people don't address the lecturer with their title, like Mr. or Sir or Doctor. They say we simply just call our lecturers with first name. So the power distance is very small in New Zealand. So I'm just during my first year, I'm getting used to calling my lecturer with first name. And then funny story. Sometimes in my classrooms, there were classmates who was eating as in lunch in the classroom, but my lecturer was okay about that, which I don't think I will do that. I never do that. Yeah.
I see. So do you have any like memorable experiences to share with us on like Malaysians studying in New Zealand?
In general, a lot of memories are during my traveling, but as a Malaysian studying in New Zealand, I was part of the Malaysian night where we showcased the Mahsuri Theatre. So it was fun because we had the opportunity to show the Malaysian culture or history. So, and then we had at Vic, they have the Student Association, International Student Association. So there are a lot of things to do. There's always something to do at the campus. That's one of the memorable experiences as a student. Yeah, sharing the culture.
That's great. Okay, thank you, Nabilah, for sharing. So for your information, the Star Education Fair will be held on 27th and 28th of August at Sunway Convention Centre. So on both days, they have about 6 representatives from New Zealand University stand by there to answer all of your questions. So if you are planning to study abroad in New Zealand, please do not hesitate to join the Star Education Fair at Sunway Convention Centre. So ladies and gentlemen, see you there.